Cookin today, the nation's food, wine, restaurant, travel, and entertainment show. Michael Horn, Eric Hines. So what's your favorite potato chip, Eric Hines?
That's a tough one. You know, I'm a big fan of the chip and the dip. So I like to get the thick cut, like the wavy type of chips.
Yeah, that doesn't break, right?
Exactly, you got it.
And you dip it in what type of dip?
I typically do like a French onion dip.
That's the one. This potato chip day is really something. Apparently, this guy in August 24th, 1853, George Crumb, the chef, in response to a customer that complained about soggy potatoes, just sliced them thin, baked them to a crisp, and put salt on it. And then some say that there were recipes in the Shilling Cookery for People by Alexis Sawyer in 1845 that they had already been talking about chips there. Mary Randolph's The Virginia Housewife booklet in 1824 had references between sliced potatoes being fried in grease, and but whether they were fried to a crisp is not clear. So they were fried to grease. This guy, Crumb, is the guy, I think, in 1853, August 24th, fried them to a crisp. What is clear, by the 1870s, the term Saratoga chips, that was a widely used standard menu item on train cars, hotel restaurants, street carts. They carried into grocery stores. Chips were made in larger batches by bakeries. They shipped them by wagon to restaurants, groceries by the barrel. The groceries would sell them to families by the pound. Folks were instructed to bake the chips in a hot oven for a few minutes, and then they'd be as crisp as if they fried them the same day. There was a place in Dayton, Ohio, Mike Sell's Potato Chip Company, founded in 1910. They call themselves the oldest potato chip company in the United States. In New England, the Try-Some, that's Tri-SUM, Try-Some potato chips originated, established in 1908 as the Leominster Potato Chip Company, and that was in Leominster, Massachusetts, claimed to be America's first potato chip manufacturer of the 20th century. Chips went nuts.
Wow.
They've gone crazy. Flavored chips were introduced in the 1950s, and that continues to this day, unfortunately. And potato chip revenue is about a $15 billion a year worldwide deal. So happy Potato Chip Day.
Same to you, sir.
Speaking of chips, where are we headed?
Right now we have on the line our good buddy Merill Schindler.
Chip off the old block.
Chip off the old block. He's going to give us some great food and travel trends. Hey, Merrill, welcome to our show.
Hey, love me some chips.
I love you some chips. Let me tell you, Merill Schindler, this guy, a restaurant critic extraordinaire, worked for the San Francisco Bay Guardian. He was a music editor at Rolling Stone. He's written Living at Large as a restaurant critic at San Francisco Magazine. He's written for the good old Los Angeles Herald-Examiner and the New York Times, Travel and Leisure, Bon Appetit. This guy is he puts together the Zagat survey, and he's been on Fine Living television. Merrill, what are you doing, and where are you, and what should we know about?
What I do is eat. I love to eat. It's my life. In fact, when I'm on Maui, I get kitchen-cooked Maui chips. They're the best.
So you like, for Potato Chip Day, you'd be doing the Maui chips.
I'd be doing the Maui chip, probably with some poi or something. But therein is the point, okay? When I travel for food. So, I know you do, too. Some people travel for golf. Some people travel for tennis. Some people travel to climb Everest. I travel to eat. And it takes a certain amount of cleverness to do. Let me give you a good example. On a trip not long ago to Kauai, lovely place, Kauai, we're staying at the Grand Hyatt Hotel. And I go up to the concierge. I say, so, what's a good place to eat around here? And they send me to the white tablecloth Italian restaurant at the hotel. They send me to a couple of surf and turf places a few blocks away. I go, no. I did not travel 3,000 miles to eat the food I can eat at home.
You want the locals, right? You want to know where the locals go.
So I go to the locals, and that's the trick. I go out to the valet park as I say, dudes, shaka bra, where you guys eat?
Did they bring your car? Once you did that, once you say, dude, shaka blah, do they bring the car up immediately?
Yeah, they bring the car.
They call me Howley, and they send me back into the restaurant. But anyway, go ahead.
And so one guy said, you know where I go? Over in the main town near the airport. There's a place called Pho Maui. It's a Vietnamese place. You like it. Another guy says, you like barbecue? There's a place called Chicken in a Barrel. They smoke the chicken. It's unbelievable. So we now go to Kauai. We eat there every time. We eat at the Vietnamese place on our way in from the airport before we get to the hotel. It's in a mini mall. It's next to a laundromat and a bowling alley. It's funky as could be. It's cheap. It's delicious. It's locals eating local
But
food.
let me ask you this. You obviously gained their confidence. I mean, some of us would be nervous to go up to some local and ask them that, thinking they're going to send us down to some place that's got an F rating on it. I mean, how do you know that you can trust the locals' recommendations?
Yeah, because you just have to. Oh, they sent me to a place called The Crack, D-A Crack. It's a hole-in-the-wall stand that serves Kauai-style tacos. You just have to trust. And, I mean, how wrong can you go going out for some Vietnamese food or some Maui, some Kauai-style tacos? It's wonderful stuff. But the trick is, a tourist has been described as someone who travels 3,000 miles in his car to get his picture taken next to his car. I've also found tourists to be those who fly 3,000 miles to eat in the same restaurants they eat at home. That's ridiculous. It's me, Anthony Bourdain, and Andrew Zimmern. We go out there and we go places that maybe are dangerous. They could be dangerous.
Hey, I would not eat with Anthony Bourdain. That guy's nuts. I mean, I'm sorry. Don't put yourself in that category. That man crossed the line years ago, and let him have his dead squid or whatever. Let him do that, but that's it.
I eat some of that stuff. I think some of that stuff is great. Not always. When I was in Iceland, I tracked down the famous pickled shark. The pickled shark, just the smell will clear a stadium. That's something you don't want to do.
Right.
So you let your nose guide you.
Yeah, so you got to be smart. You got to be smart about it. What about here in the States? How do you find the place when you get into a new city that you come into? Same thing? You ask the guys that park the cars, or what do you do?
The Internet's wonderful. I mean, you really start reading between the lines. Yelp really has some great stuff on it. I was taking my daughter on school tours, and one of the places we went was Syracuse, New York. Now, my physician is from Syracuse. I called him up, and I said, hey, where do I eat in Syracuse? He said, it ain't no good place. Syracuse food sucks. I said, no, it's not possible. I look online. I find the original branch of a famous chain of barbecue places called Dinosaur Barbecue is in Syracuse, not far from the university. It's the first meal we eat when we get there. We are in love with the city. It's fantastic. They got live music. They got beer made locally. All the old warehouses that have gone out of business in downtown Syracuse have been turned into breweries. And not far from there is a place that Guy Fieri talked about called Pastabilities, where they fresh make pasta in front of you, the most amazing pasta dishes. So we had at least two great meals there in Syracuse where there's supposed to be no food.
So the
you
tip
ask
is,
around, you look around.
The tip is to ask around, look around, talk to the locals. I know in San Diego, I talked to the general manager at AM 11.7. The answer, he says, there's some great barbecue here, and you can go to some places. And so you ask people you know in the cities, or if you're at a town you don't know, good tip to go ask some besides the concierge who is going to go and point you into these white tablecloth places for most of the time. You ask the help there, where they go, where they dine. That's good. Where can they get more information? What's your website, Merill Schindler?
Oh, my website? That would be MerrillSchindler.com.
MerrillSchindler.com. You don't want to get on Schindler's List. Yes, actually you do. Go to MerrillSchindler.com. We'll continue straight ahead on CRN. What's cooking today? Hey, Fred Dreyer and I are really enjoying Blue Apron. Blue Apron, the number one fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the country. They deliver the food. They give you the recipes. Everything is fresh. It's sourced fresh. It's all great, wonderful cooking. You go out and spend $30 or more going to dinner, $10 a person, and you dine with your family. Go and make the meals together. It's affordable, as I said, about $10 a person per meal. It's got variety. You can customize recipe. It's easy. It's guaranteed. And here's the special deal. You can get your first 3 meals free with free shipping if you go to their website. That's blueapron.com/dryer, D-R-Y-E-R. Again, your first 3 meals free. You get free shipping. Just go to blueapron.com/dryer, D-R-Y-E-R. You'll love how good it is. It feels good. It tastes good. It's blueapron.com/dryer, D-R-Y-E-R. Blueapron.com/dryer. Check it out today.
If you're eligible for Medicare, you need to know there is money available to you that can lower your Medicare prescription costs. How much can you save? Find out now by making a free call to Health Markets. They'll search from a variety of nationally recognized plans to find you the right coverage at a price that fits your budget. And they'll do all this valuable research for you at no charge to you. And remember, you may be able to save money on your prescriptions. We'll tell you if you qualify. Why pay a penny more than you have to for an insurance policy? Let us find you the right plan at the right price and see if you qualify to lower your prescription costs. Put our free service to work for you at no charge. Call Health Markets right now.
800-990-0351. 800-990-0351. 800-990-0351. That's 800-990-0351.
Health Markets Insurance Agency is the DBA of InSphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., licensed in all 50 states and D.C. Service and product availability varies by state. Agents may be compensated based on your enrollment.
Come to Angelo's and Vinci's Restaurante in Fullerton, California for our sizzling party savings. Book your